What about the chat box? Oh. Good morning, guys. Welcome. It's early here on the west side of the world. 5:15 a.m. And we've got a Duya Legends 9-ball with our very own Alex Pagulayan. I'm just getting set up here, guys. Just give me a couple minutes. If anyone in the chat can type in that the audio is good for you guys. Thanks, Bonnie. All good. So let me explain the format here for you guys. And I'll keep trying to remind people through the match. So it's a 9-ball played on kind of like a 9-foot snooker table. Just give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry about little technical stuff there. Let's catch up here. What's the race to? So in this round here, the race is to whoever has the highest score after 20 frames or 2 hours from start time. So I believe this is frame number 3 or 4. We'll have to see after this rack. They should show the frame number on the monitor there after the racks. Like I said, this is 9-ball, and there's a scoring system. I'll explain that to you in 1 second, guys. The scoring system, thank you for confirming the audio. Scoring system goes like this. For winning a game, obviously scoring a 9-ball last, you get 4 points. If you break and run, you get 10 points. Every foul committed on yourself, or if your opponent hooks you, or if you scratch, you lose 1 point. And there's a 3-point rule on the break as well. So 3 balls have to pass the head string, or a combination of pocketed balls plus passing the head string. If you commit an illegal break, you forfeit the break, and it's a re-rack, and you lose 1 point as well. Also, one other rule: if you dry break and your opponent runs out from the 1 ball, they get 7 points. So it's 20 frames total. Whoever has the highest score after 20 frames wins. And if it's tied after 20 frames, they do 1 lag and then 1 deciding rack, tiebreaker rack. Any other questions about the game or the scoring, just type in the chat, or I will try and update every 20 minutes or so for new people that are coming in. Sound good? Sound good. Also, it's almost 5:30 a.m. on my time. I woke up just for you guys, just to keep you guys company. So, if you have any questions for me or about Pagulayan brand, about our carbon fiber shaft that's coming out later this year, anything pool related, I'm your guy. My name is in the description of... That was a beautiful shot. My name is in the description of this live stream. You can follow me on Facebook as well. And you can follow me on TikTok as well. I'm not sure if we're streaming on TikTok. Maybe. Anyways, guys, let's get back to the game here. I'm not too familiar with his opponent. He does look familiar. This is the round of, I think, 264. Still a lot of players. I believe there's a lot of players in this one. I think I saw Koping Chung playing earlier. So there's a lot of good named players in this event. Let's see. And it's a double elimination, guys, from this point going forward. So we're in second phase here, guys. Hang on one second. Let you guys see our beautiful chalk here. So we're in phase 2 of this tournament. We're gonna start with 256 players, and we're playing down to 64. 120-minute levels or 20 frames, whatever comes first, guys. I believe this is frame 4 or 5. Sorry, our ad was up there on the monitor before I saw the frame. We'll catch it on the next one. Anyways, scoring system, as you can see, his opponent scored the 9 there, so he got 4 points when it was 5-5, so 9-5 now. So he loses a point for scratching on the break. So I believe he'll go back. Alex will get 1 point plus ball in hand. Now, if he runs out from here, he will get 7 points. Because it's a run out from the 1 ball off an opponent foul or dry break. $5.30 for you, Eric Louie, and you got school tomorrow. Well, lucky you. All right, guys, let's see. Sorry, I had to go on mute there for a second. All these guys can play pretty well. So let me go back. Sorry, guys. So this is 9-ball played on a 9-foot snooker table, more or less. Pockets play a little different. Table plays a little tight. Cloth is a little bit different than American cloth. Balls are American-sized balls. Played on, I think, 3.8-inch pockets. That is a double whammy right there. That's what we call it in the biz, a double whammy. Foul, 1 point for Alex, plus ball in hand. On American tables, this would be a tic-tac-toe. On these Duya events, 9-ball, possibly still a favorite to clear, but have to put a little bit more concentration, like that. Very tactical play, moving the 7-ball off the rail there. Rail shots are super difficult on these tables, and that was an IQ level play right there by Alejandro Pagulayan. Any chance players can get a chance to move balls off the rail, they're going to do it. Obviously, it's a lot tougher in 9-ball. As we see, a nice 3-rail position. Center table with the cue ball. For those of you who haven't heard me on Alex's streams before, I don't really give you guys a play-by-play. I could, if you guys request it, but it's not really my style. I will give you guys play-by-play crucial moments, or if I'm anticipating, if there's a big moment we're anticipating, and if I know 100% more or less what the plan is, but I don't like to divert you guys' attention away if I mention something and then they do something completely opposite. Especially on these tables where they fooled me once or twice before. But I will be selective for you guys. For the most part, we're going to hang out for the next hour and a half and talk about the chalk that we're about to see, talk about the carbon shaft that's coming out end of the year, talk about future tournaments, past tournaments. As Alex leads 11-9, the scores can heavily get away from you if you don't keep it close in this. I've seen scores that are like 50-9, 66-10. The specs on the carbon shaft, nothing is in stone yet, but I know that we will have most common joints available. I believe it will be in the range of 12.2 to 12.5 diameters, and all of them will come stocked with a Pagulayan tip as well. And the Pagulayan tips will also be sold separately. We don't have any definite specs on the carbon yet. But I can tell you, Alex has been playing with it for a couple months. and he told us that he wished we made it sooner for him. That's all the information I have for you on that, guys. Just keep an eye out on our social pages for release dates, for chances to possibly win one, chances to possibly when you can purchase, and yeah, keep an eye out, guys. We'll update you as soon as we find out. You guys will be the second people to find out. Will there be extension options on the carbon queue? So you're talking about an extension for the butt? I'm just talking right now just about our shaft. We will have butts coming as well. And I'm almost positive that there will be an option for an extension. That's all the information I can give you guys on the butts for now. But yes, pretty high % chance that you can attach your extension or our extension to. Once this a little steep here, but he's okay. Should be okay. You'll see his score move from 9 to 13 here if he pockets the 9 ball. Like I said, you get 4 points for a win, 10 points for a break and run, and you give your opponent 1 point when you foul. So you can check out our apparel here as well. Just go to pagulayan.net right now, put your order, ship worldwide. Shipping is pretty quick. Pick up some chalk, guys. One of the best chalks on the market, if not the best chalk on the market right now. Green or blue. We sell them in packs of 2, packs of 4, and packs of 10, guys. And single. Yes, like butt and shaft, a full queue setup. I believe shafts will be released first. Don't quote me, but I believe so. And if you want a little backup on the quality of our chalk, guys, none other than the runner-up of the World Championships, Better Gorst, uses Pagulayan chalk. If he can do it, you can do it. Plus many other professionals put their trust in our chalk. If that's not reason enough to pick up a piece or two, well, I don't know what else to tell you. He'll be releasing a full carbon fiber, though, correct? Yes. Yes. It will be a full setup, but also butt separately and shaft separately as well. Guys, I keep forgetting to look at the frame number we're on I'll catch it on the next one. I believe it's frame 5 or 6, I'm not sure. So for people just joining, We're playing 20 frames. So we take the score after 20 frames and whoever's winning advances, or 2 hours, whatever comes first. And we started the match promptly at 5 o'clock, so 7 o'clock or 20 frames. It's going to be, I believe he can still see a full ball here. Maybe play safe behind the 8 ball. Rolling the cue ball right up on the 8. Unless he'll cut it in the side. Once again, these pockets are 3.8 inches around there. And the balls are American balls, so obviously a tight squeeze. This is going to be a tricky position play here. Tough shot coming up, guys. And just like 9 ball here in North America, flukes do count. Alex has been playing a lot of pool lately in China. He's no stranger to these Duya events. This one's a little bit more casual than the last couple events on these Chinese 8-ball tables. No tuxedo for the players this time. That doesn't mean there's still not all business here. Let's see who's up in the chat, if you can put in like where you're watching from. Also, if you're a regular to the chat or to the stream, you can share it, like it on Facebook, YouTube. It's pretty early, but you know, people might not know it's on, and obviously the more viewers we get, the better. As we see the 8-ball bounce around in those tight pockets there. Give Alex an opportunity here to take the lead in the set. The score will jump to 15 here if Alex makes the 9. You get 4 points for scoring the 9 and winning the game. 10 points for a break and run. And 7 points for a dry break and your opponent runs from the 1 ball. Just to give you guys a little update. Let's see if we can see the frame number here after they rack it. Frame 7, guys. Frame 7. It's going to go pretty quick. I think we're going to make 20 frames before 2 hours here. Vancouver Island, Canada. Awesome. I know a few people in Vancouver Island, Canada. Very recently, new friends from there. Good. I myself am in Toronto. I've known Alex for maybe 25 years. Obviously, Alex grew up in Canada. He was born in the Philippines, moved to Toronto area, played pool out of pool halls here in Toronto, like La Spot Billiards, Shooters, all those local places here. World champion. And there's a 3-point rule on the break, guys. So 3 balls have to pass the head string, or a combination of pocketed balls plus the head string have to equal 3. And I don't think you can push in this game. Maybe you can, we'll see. I know in some others you can't push. Yeah. Lucky hit there. But based on that one, yeah, I don't believe you can push. Pretty close match so far. Haven't had any break and runs yet. Obviously, it's tough to break and run as frequently as you do on tables with 4.5-inch pockets, 4.25 pockets with Americanized rails. This game is played a bit differently, strategy-wise. No real problems here for the rest of the rack here, but as I say that, you know, on these tables anything can happen. You have to pocket the balls pretty cleanly. The 7 to the 8 will be the key shot in this rack. It's got a nice angle to go right in between the 9-7 to the top of the 7 there. He wants to draw it back, but doesn't want to end up on the rail here. He doesn't want to bobble out the 7 either, so awkward stretch, but look for him to make it. Nice speed. This guy can play, huh? As we go into frame 8 here with a score of 18 to 15. Almost halfway done, guys. I say that in case you're just joining us. It's 20 frames played, and whoever's leading after 20 frames wins. And we're in a double elimination stage here. 256 players in this part of the tournament right now. There's international players, Chinese players, all mixed right now. $10 for a break and run. So even if you're behind by 20, 30 points, you know, if you put together a couple break and runs in a row, which is super tough, but just saying, you're not really out of it. Even if you look at the score to the left of us, 35-15, you know, it looks like a big hill to climb. But just like that, you know, so he concedes 1 point to Alex, so that would make 21-16 for the foul. Plus, if he runs out here, I believe you get 7 points. Because it would be a dry break or a foul on the break, and you're starting from the one ball. The one ball is crucial to stay up in this game on the break if you break dry. Crucial for your opponent, I mean. If you score the one and foul, you don't get 7 points if you're starting from the two ball. You always have to start from the one ball to get your run out in. It sounds pretty self-explanatory, but some people will be like, hey, how come he didn't get 7 points? Well, you got to start from the actual one ball, guys. So if he fouled and scored the one ball there, this wouldn't have counted as 7 points possibly. He's got a little traveling to get down for the 5 ball here. It's not exactly straight. It does have some angle. He might have to force follow it. He knew he didn't hit it how he liked it based on his head there, but he got a little fortunate there for not pocket hooked. That's the power of the Pagulayan shaft, guys. Super excited for it. Keep an eye on our socials for release dates. Brutal scratch. He came close to scratching on the previous shot, and I guess it found the hole on that one, guys. Made in Canada. That is correct. They are made in Canada. Excited about the technology that's in there, the engineering that will be in these shafts. Is really going to be something, guys. The anticipation and the wait will be over soon. Promise you guys, you won't be disappointed. Routine 9 ball. It's not so routine, is it? As we look to take the 9 ball here and close the gap. We got away with one there. 22-20. Let's go. Appreciate that, Maddie. Keep an eye out. We're going to have opportunities to possibly have some giveaway shafts, some chances to acquire them. Just keep watching. We'll be updating. When we get information, you guys get the information. We can arrange a signed shaft for you. I don't see how that's a problem. Loving the enthusiasm already about people wanting them. I know people who are waiting. Frame 9, thank you. We're playing 20 frames here. Highest score after 20 frames or 2 hours. Whatever comes first. I believe 20 frames will come before 2 hours. Unless there's a super technical rack that takes about 20 minutes, but good morning, Richard. Yeah, I had to set my alarm. But I'll be going back to sleep when the match is over, hopefully with a smile. After a victory. So there's a 3-point rule. 3 balls have to cross the head string off the break, or a combination of pocketed balls plus passing the head string. And a break and run is worth 10 points here, guys. Beautiful shot. You know, those little things are going to win you the set here. Every foul costs your opponent 1 point on your side, so could come down to like 1 or 2 points, and the fouls could be the difference. I'm not sure if he'll attack this down the rail. We'll see, guys. It's a super tough shot. I think he was going safe all the way. Only he knows, but it looked like a safety all the way, guys. Fat old guy plays pool too, and fat old guy plays guitar. Damn. He'll be attacking this one. A little bit easier than the other 2 ball. Maybe. Yeah. There's the famous jaw out of these tables where pocket speed is really important. He won't be missing this one. He's got a nice angle to float down for the 3. The 5 passes the 8 into the lower left. 7 ball would be the issue here in this rack, guys. You might try and move it somehow with the 4 ball. I don't see how though, but he might just have to accept where the 7 ball is when he gets there. Sold out. Yes, Richard. Looks like it's all there for the taking. Just got to execute. He's got a nice angle to come up the table and back down for the 5. Just stun it off the end rail. Coming into the angle of the 5 very nicely. Also, thanks guys for coming to the stream. I know it's early for a lot of you people. I know that Alex appreciates your dedication. I think it froze there, but we're good now. Key shot of the rack here. Let's see how Alex navigates this. Bet this game would be fun on Simonis. Yeah. I like your call of the bank here after. I can't tell if the 7 is frozen. It doesn't look like it, but it's still a double kiss you got to be aware of for the bank. That might be an issue why he won't take it. He's either going to put it down the rail in the lower left or play a safety here, guys. Or cross bank it. Yeesh. Nice control there. Yeah, I think the double kiss was on for the bank. I don't know. I still like this safety play here. He tried to go for it. Like I said, it's early for a lot of us, and Alex appreciates you guys tuning in. I know he does. You know, he watches these streams after sometimes, and he knows you guys are in here. So appreciate it. Nice reverse. No problem, you know. I like doing these. For you guys, for myself, I like doing them. For Alex, I like doing them. You know, we can all learn. And it's Saturday morning. I mean, what better way to start your weekend than with a 9 ball in the side? Wait, slow down. Oh. $24 to 22 and a little heart attack. Might be a break now, maybe? I'm not sure. So if you look at the score on the left there, the other one, it's 40-15. So you might think, man, that's a big gap. But you get 10 points for a break and run, guys. If you can put 2 in a row. Be nice to get a break and run here. There's a 3-point rule on the break, guys. Let's count them. 1, 2. I think that's an illegal break, guys. Unless he scored something. Looks like he scored something. Yep. No pushes as well. In these Duya 9-ball events, no pushes. You got to go for the ball. And what a lucky shot. What a good leave. But good things happen when you hit it, you know? Obviously, that wasn't meant, but good things happen when you hit the ball. As my friend used to say, it's all part of the realm. A little jelly roll. Yep. Alex using a full enclosed finger glove. The ones we sell at Pagulayan.net are open fingered. Alex has a specially made closed finger glove. Maybe in the future they'll be available, but in case you were wondering, if you're going to order a glove, they don't all look like that. They're open styled. Now, one thing I'm curious of here, which we'll find out, is since they each had an opportunity at the table already, and Alex is starting from the 1 ball, I'm not sure if it's going to be a 4-point game or a 7-point game if he runs it out here. We'll find out. I think it's just based on their first innings at the table. I'm not sure if it counts as a 7-point run if they come back to the table for the second time, but we'll see. Can either draw behind the 9 or stun it off that 1 rail. We'll see how he likes his preference here. Drawing under the 9. Anything but the combo he'd like to leave himself. Unless he's liking the combo, but there is a 4-rail shot here for the 6 in the lower left. 1, 2, 3. You tried the 4-railer. It was a little long. I believe the 6 cuts in the left side, which will bring the cue ball directly in line for the 8 ball. Or if he goes corner, he can punch it off. I never miss when I commentate. I always make the balls. Float over for the 9 and looking to take a... Excuse me, guys. We have a little hiccup there. Can't wait for the new carbon to drop. You and me both. And a lot of other people, both. And we appreciate all your patience, everybody's patience. But the anticipation will be coming to an end soon. Before the holidays, guys, I promise you. Keep an eye on Alex's Facebook, all the other places, on release dates, updates, chances to win some. As well as other stuff will be released this year as well, guys. Maybe he'll roll up behind the 9 here, if the angle is there. Just freeze him behind the 9. Oh, wow. Misjudged that one. And the glove comes off. When the glove comes off, it means one of 2 things. It's business or it's break time after this. Wait. How good would be a break with this? From a huge underdog to a huge favorite. I think this guy missed 3 9 balls already, where he should have made them. He plays like me. Huh. A little too hard there, I would say. Too much power on that one. No. I'm going to guess Alex is going to bank it here into the lower left. This will be the 4th attempt at the 9 ball on this rack here. He wants to leave the cue ball up table as well. Just in case. Once again, a little too hard. I don't think this guy's going to miss this one. are these 4-inch pockets. They're actually less than 4-inch. They're 3.8, I believe, or just under 3.8 with American-sized balls. We gave that one away. We were about 6 inches from the pocket with the 9 ball after an opponent miss, and gave it away. Break time, guys. Probably a few minutes, maybe a 10-minute break for the players. Halfway through. Would have been nice to grab that one, grab those 4 points, but we got to grind for the rest of the 9 frames here. Thank you. Appreciate that I play great. I try. I practice, and I try. I'll explain the score here for you. So we're playing 9 ball on kind of like a 9-foot snooker table. You get 4 points for a win. You get 10 points if you break and run. Every foul you commit, you add 1 point to your opponent's score. And if you break dry and your opponent comes to the table and runs out from the 1 ball, they get 7 points. And we're playing 20 frames in this round, so whoever's leading after 20 frames wins the match. If it's tied after 20 frames, they lag for 1 break and they play 1 deciding rack. Or it's timed for 2 hours, 120 minutes. This match started at 5 o'clock. So 7 o'clock or 20 frames, whatever comes first. Pretty brutal to give that last one away, guys. But we're back. As we see the referee here waxing the balls. Cleaning the balls. What tournament is this? I'll tell you what tournament this is. This is a Duya Legends 9-ball tournament. And we're in the second phase here. We have 256 players. International players, Chinese players are all mixed in these events. Thank you, Frank, for getting my little joke there. Appreciate it. So as the tournament goes on, the time limit for the matches it gets longer and the frames get longer. For instance, in the third phase, it's 25 frames and 150 minutes, you know? So the farther you get, the longer the matches are. Yeah, I think the only way to get more of these tables stateside is for an American player, you know, to to sort of promote these tables. It's tough, even here in Canada. We actually have a few pool halls that has specifically only these type of tables, and it's actually nice to see that one just opened up in my area that has about, I think, 15 of these tables. So pretty lucky for that. I have yet to check it out, but I'm hoping to. As you see, a nice safety there. For those of you who don't know, that was executed to perfection. He meant to do that. With the cue ball placement, I mean. Every foul, you concede 1 point to your opponent. We haven't seen a break and run yet in this set. Break and runs count for 10. And I know most of you have, but if you haven't, obviously go to Pagulayan.net and pick up some chalk, guys. Pick up a t-shirt or two, a hoodie. Fall is around the corner. Hoodies are super comfortable. Anyone in the chat who has one can vouch for the comfortableness of them, the quality of them, the warmth, the stretch they have if you wear them while you play. We specifically designed them for players. They have a little stretch on the sides, ribbed. Oh, that is go from almost making the 9 to scratching and leaving it like that. I think the carom that is there, guys. I think the carom is there. Yeah, unfortunately. As we see Alex's face, he wants that one back. Very unlucky the way the balls rolled on that last shot. Going into frame 12, I believe. Yeah, this tournament's a bit less formal than the 8-ball ones that we had on a couple weeks ago. Those 8-ball tournaments were on these tables as well, but they're all wearing vests and white shirts, and this one's a little bit more casual, but still formal. Still a double elimination in these stages. It's a nice break here for, I don't even know this guy's name. I think it's in the description, but I don't have it up. But nice break. So he'll concede 1 point, as you'll see Alex's score move to 26. Ball in hand. But like I said, guys, that's why the 1 ball is super important. Even though this will be a reverse run out, you need to start from the 1 ball always. So it will still be 4 points for the win if he wins, not 7. But let's worry about that later. Let's just get to the 9-ball first, right? Nice angle to come down for the 6. Play the 7 in the side, 8 in the side. A little short. A little short. He might opt to bank it. Or he'll cut it and 3-rail it around. Very nice shot. Eesh, oh my god. What was that? That was uncharacteristic. Wow. That was a crucial point to give up there. Yeah, our quality, you know, spared no expense with our clothing. As you can see, I mean, and a little birdie told me that we have some new styles coming out pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that. New designs, new t-shirts coming out for you guys. They make great gifts for people as well. Our chalk, if you have any pool player friends, I'm sure they'll appreciate some premium chalk. Yeah, it's sun. I also heard that it's really humid in this venue here as well. But yes, he is looking a little more tan than usual. He's been in Asia for 6 months already, 5 months, you know. He's got his own farm in the Philippines. His house is out in the sun. He was just in Saudi Arabia, super hot there. But also he's got he's a little pissed about that last 8-ball and the 9-ball in the previous rack. Alex is getting waxed. Ha ha ha. True. But still not over, guys. We would like to have that one back. That 8-ball was lapse of something. Nice bump there. Any Americans in this tournament? I don't have the full bracket. I have like half a bracket. Let me see if I can see any Americans in this half bracket that I have. There's still 256 players left. So I don't see any Americans on this part of the bracket. I know there's one other Canadian besides Alex in this tournament, a friend of mine. He's playing at 8 o'clock. But I don't see any Americans. It's tough for American pros to commit to a tournament like this. You know, travel expenses, scheduling, and plus the lack of experience for most American players on these tables. You know, it's kind of a big commitment for them to come down here and play against these top professionals that have been playing this game for years. But, you know, in the future, don't be surprised if you see a lot more North American players in these events in the coming years, based on the prize pools alone of these tournaments. Very appealing. Hope that answers your question. Get off the rail. Off the rail. Still, he's not super comfortable with this shot. You can kind of tell. Yeah, you would think they would come here straight from Saudi. But, like I said, they don't want to play in these events right now. You know, it's not easy for them to adjust. Alex did play in Saudi, yes. He lost to Kijus Labutis. He did not qualify for the round of 64. Labutis is a great player. Young guy from Lithuania. I had a chance to watch him play Alex in a game of one pocket at Derby City a couple years ago. He's had his number for a few years in 9-ball and in one pocket. Yeah, I don't think Alex is still learning the table. Obviously, he missed a few that he shouldn't, but he knows these tables. What I meant by adjusting for the Americans, why there's not more Americans playing in these events is what I'm saying. Looking to tie it up here at 35-35. And I did get a picture from somebody who's at this event. Underneath these tables, there's warmers under these tables that warm the cloth. Doesn't want to be bridging over the 9. Good clearance there. Let's see how he handles this crucial point in the match here. Opted for the bank. He's a favorite to make the bank here, guys. It actually warms the slate. Okay. You know what I meant. What did I say? It warms the cloth? Which in turn, the slate warms the cloth. Whatever. It's too early. It looks like it's an open because there's a woman playing to the left of us, and I believe her opponent is a man. So I believe it's open. He almost missed the 9 ball completely. I wonder if he's feeling well. Not sure. They just finished frame 20 to the left of us. Only 39-31. Close game still. Frame 15. Thank you. I'm sure Alex would like a few of these shots back from this set here. For sure, there's fatigue at play. There's actually not even jet lag, just travel fatigue. Plus the temperature in there is pretty humid, I heard. We don't know what else he's battling with. Mark White. What? I know Koping Chung is in this tournament. I saw him playing earlier. I'm not sure what other rotation pros are in this one. I'm curious to see in here how much money Alex is making in this sport. The prize pools in these events are astronomically huge compared to the prize pools in North America. Which is enticing for players to come over here and play. As we see a 9-ball on the break. He's apologizing, but he doesn't really mean it. Four more frames, guys. Whoever's leading after frame 20. You get 7 points for a golden break. That's what we needed, actually. You know, that golden break couldn't come at a more perfect time. Carbon shafts, guys. They're coming before the end of the year. Keep an eye out for your chance to win one. Release dates, how to purchase them. Appreciate your patience with it all. But 2025 is the year. Let's get another golden. Wouldn't that be sweet? Wouldn't that be sweet, guys? Ooh. You know, we have a chance for a 10-pointer here. The 3 to the 4. That's it. For 10 points on the board at a crucial rack 17. Will he go into the 9 here? No. What a shot. On this kind of table, on that shot. Draw back for the combo, possibly. I believe it's 7 points if he makes the combo, because this is off the break. It would be considered a run, but not a break and run. What a draw. Bounce. He's definitely going to carry him into the 9 for the 7 points here. Send the 5 ball up table and leave the cue ball safe in case he misses. Or he's going to 100% go for the carom and play a speed where possibly the 5 is on the rail after. The goal is to make the 9 for 7 points, I believe. It is a two-way. I don't know. Doesn't look like he's doing it now. Oh. Squandered an opportunity. It's a very crucial rack here. After this one, there's only 3 more racks to go. Whoever's leading after 20 racks, guys. Even fouls are huge here. You give up a point to your opponent with a foul. What a shot. Carom was steep, but I think he could have hit it a little bit better. I think he was looking for a two-way on that carom as opposed to committing one way or the other. Kind of in between. I think he's going to be hooked behind there. That's actually the best case scenario. What? Huh. Pulls out that shot at this time? All right. All right. Let's go. I think he should have taken that one in the side, to be honest with you. Cue ball will come naturally for that. Corner. Playing it with style. Straight tops here. Center ball. Let's go. Side. Other side. Oh. Crucial. All we can do is sigh, guys. I think there's at least 4 missed 9 balls or opportunities to win a game in this set here. Frame 17, as you can see, hasn't been too much of an exciting match, you know, just kind of a grind for both players. This is his first round in this tournament here. He joined the tournament in stage 2. Some players have to earn their spot in this stage. Alex automatically jumps to these stages based on rankings and other factors. Still double elimination. Regardless, we'll have the information on another match, possibly tomorrow. Guys, I'm just letting you know, if we run out here, we get 7 points. A dry break plus a reverse run out from the 1 ball counts as 7 points, guys. It's 1 ball at a time. 7 points will give us the lead. Deep breaths. In the heart. In the heart at that speed. Very nice. Not the greatest. He'll be stretched with the rake over the 9. Not the easiest position-wise for your body. Now it's just kind of staying in line. We don't got to tell him that, though. It's world champ. Big 7-point game here. opponent can't even look. Let's see how his draw control is, or if he just wants to float up for the 9 on the side. Let's see how his stretch is here. We're blaming Richard for the curse here on the 9 because he said nice clearance with 2 balls left. So if there's a miss here, you guys know who to blame. Not me. It's Richard. Okay. For 7 points and the lead. Oh, right. What a time for that to come. I believe it's 7 points, guys. Right? First time at the table. Yes, 7 points. I know what I'm talking about. Finally, I get one thing right. You don't have the mob after you, Richard. You're safe. What a crucial time. You know what'd be nice here, guys? A golden break. That way we can all go back to sleep with a smile on our face. Definitely clutch. Just get a 3-point break rule in effect here. Nine in the side almost went. Wow, wouldn't that have been something? Anyways. How many racks are they playing? They're playing 20 racks. So I believe this is rack 18. So whoever's leading after 20 racks. But also, it's 120 limit, 120 minute time limit as well. I believe they started right at 5 o'clock. So, you know, I'm not sure. It's according to me, that's in 6 minutes. So this frame here is super important for time-wise and for rack-wise. I think the winner of this rack will win the set, is my opinion. One or the other. I'll actually go on to be 100% sure that the winner of this rack will win the set based on the time alone. Some tactical play there, you know. Each point is huge. Every foul you make gives your opponent 1 point. Wow. Super unlucky there. I think he'll keep the jump cue in his hand. No. Yeah. Watch out for the scratch in the bottom right. I believe he can see at least 3/4 of the 3 ball. I'm not sure if he can see the whole 3. If he can see the whole 3 ball, look for him to go right at the pocket. Maybe he can throw it in there with a little left spin. I can't really see from this angle. I have the same angle as you guys, so. Yeesh. It did go. Let's see how he'll play the 5 to the 6 situation or the combo. He's got a nice angle to get himself back for the 6. Swing it around. Little short, but still a favorite to make it here. $47, $45. Looks like we are going to get another rack in. Oh, we let that one slip away, kind of. But his opponent, you know, is making some nice shots as well. Frame 19 here. If the time limit is pretty strict on these, this might be the last frame. So powerful break. Made a ball. concede of one. I will, as soon as we find out, you guys find out. But I don't think it'll be today. There's still 256 players that started this round today. So, and I know there's still some matches after this one. There's some 8 o'clock matches. There's some 10 o'clock matches. So, but when we find out, you guys are the second people to know. Bounce out a bit. All right, guys. We have a chance to win it here. Right? I think that was a little bit of a mistake on his opponent's side there. Right away. Right away in trouble. Yeah, 5 ball is definitely a problem. Well, an issue for both players. And you definitely need angle on the 5. He tried. He tried. You definitely need angle on the 5 to get to the 6. So we'll see here. Obviously, this is the 5 ball shot is the shot of the match, one way or the other. Guys, hit it. Wow. That's actually maybe better than where he had it, but still not great. He might still try and go for it up in the top right. Or safety. Or a bank. He went for the bank. He always just comes through at the most crucial times. It's unbelievable. Maybe he was just playing with his food earlier, you know, like lions do. They just play with their food until they're ready to eat. Looks like Alex is ready to eat. Looks like he's ready to eat, guys. What a bank on the 5. He tried to move it twice. Couldn't get it into a good position. In rack 19, he comes through with a shot like that. I think it was his first bank of the match, too, to be honest with you. If that doesn't give you some pep in your step, I don't know what will. I think it's over the 120-minute mark. But it's the last frame anyways. But, you know, So let me lay it down for you guys. We're up by 5. The only way our opponent can win here is if he gets us to foul, or if we foul on the break. As long as we don't foul on the break or make an illegal break, we should win this one. Make sense, guys? We lose a point to our opponent with any type of foul. So let's keep the break clean, get a legal break, and play tactical from there. Impossible for our opponent to win points-wise with a clean break here. Makes sense? Let's go. Legal, controlled break here, guys. Legal. And we might get 10 points here. Just to rub it in a little bit. You don't know the scoring rules. I can explain them really quickly. 10 points for a break and run, 4 points for a win. You lose a point to your opponent on every foul. And the 3-point rule is in effect for the break. And it's 20 frames. Highest score after 20 frames wins, or the time limit, which is 2 hours. And the time limit goes up and the frames go up as the rounds go on. But his opponent, it's impossible for his opponent to win here, even with scoring the 9 ball. He only gets 4 points. So as long as Alex doesn't foul here or miscue, which I doubt he will, we got this one in the bag, guys. Nice time for a break and run, too. Get 10 points on the board. Whatever, even though we don't need the 10 points, you know, it's good to end this match off on a positive note, especially the way that it started and the couple missed easy balls that we had. So, might not seem like a lot, but internally and mentally, it's a lot. His opponent played good, just not good enough. Nice ending as his opponent concedes here with a break and run. Wow. Good job. Thanks for everyone for joining the stream. We'll keep you posted on the next one. But we got through this one, guys. Thank you. I'm going to hang around for a few more minutes. Appreciate everyone watching at this time. It almost felt like a comeback, even though it really wasn't. But he's been in those situations before. Maybe he needs some rest, some aloe vera for that sunburn he's got. Whatever it is. We'll see you on the next stream, guys. Keep an eye out, and we'll keep you posted.